Taurus. What's up, bull gang? I am back for a quick tarot reading for this new moon. And before I get into it, before I pull tarot anyway, I'm going to actually talk just briefly about what this new moon might bring. So first of all, there are 6 planets in Aquarius on the new moon, on the 11th. 6? That is a lot. And this will be happening in your 10th house. So, new beginnings in the 10th house with an Aquarius theme. This could very well be, I made notes. I made notes before this instead of going off the cuff. This could very well be like you come to some new ideas or inventions that have to do with your career path or your worldly aspirations. 10th house isn't only just career, it's how you show up in the world. Your public image, you could say. Also your legacy, your responsibilities. So something new could come about that's maybe a little bit unconventional or quirky or alternative that has to do with your public persona. Maybe especially if it has to do with the internet or different systems, technology. These types of things could very well come to your consciousness during this time. In another word, money. You could get set up with some crypto assets or start a new YouTube channel or something along those lines that changes how you're perceived by the public. That's pretty cool. Okay, wow. That was really quick. Speaking of, okay. So underlying we have the Princess of Swords. This in the Rider-Waite is similar to the Page of Swords. So, it's so Aquarius too, that's funny. Okay. So right now, Taurus, you're coming into a time where your mental faculties are online. You're thinking. You're coming up with new ideas. You're seeing the truth of different situations. That word inventive keeps coming back into my mind. You might really be thinking of new ways to present yourself and new ways to present yourself in the world, for sure. So what came out while I was talking was the 10 of Cups. Ultimate emotional fulfillment. And or potentially addiction? Question mark. And then the 8 of Cups and the Lord came out. So this is the Emperor, right? And then this is the 8 of Cups. I have a love-hate relationship with this light. It's a great light. A lot of glare on the cards. So that's pretty cool, Taurus. That is pretty cool. So 10 of Cups in the center. Whatever is happening, you're feeling really good about it. Really good about it. Talk about legacy, actually. That's interesting. It's definitely you want to leave a legacy of some kind, for sure. This coming out, especially right side up, tells me that we are taking action and moving forward with things with assertiveness, with a sense of authority. This is the ultimate in masculine energy, right? The only thing about the Lord is that he is situated in a barren landscape, and he requires the lady in order for things to really bloom. And the reason why I say that, other than the description of the card, is you do have the Eight of Cups here. So it kind of feels to me like you have everything, but do you? Like something might be missing. Like maybe you're feeling in your authority, and on the surface everything that you want seems to be there, but there's definitely this sense of like there is something that you don't quite have yet that you need to go and get. And maybe you're coming into this realization over the next week. And like I said, it could very well have to do with something to do with maybe your career is not quite as fulfilling as it could be. Maybe like you're sitting comfy at home in your family life, but there's something here that's saying I need something more. And the other thing about this card that's really cool is you've got the eclipse happening up here. And the eclipse and a new moon, by the way, is when the sun and the moon come together, right? Well, the sun represents the masculine, the moon represents the feminine. So it's like we're in our masculine energy right now, which is actually kind of funny because we've got Mars in Taurus. I say we because my sun is in Taurus. So like we're in our masculine energy right now, but we're missing some feminine element that would or could be there, and maybe that is what you're going to go and get. Beautiful. Beautiful, Taurus. Oh yes, I wanted to pull a rune for you. So one rune to tie it all together. Oh, Daggaz. This is daylight. This is the moment of twilight when the sun comes up. This is it's synthesization between your left and your right hemisphere. It is awakening. That's so crazy. I love it. I love it when like I get talking and some themes come out, and then I pull just one more thing and it happens to tie it all together. Like this is the darkness and the light meeting, right? Just like the sun and the moon meeting, just like the Lord and the Lady coming together. So one of the messages of Daggaz is that true hope comes to those that seek. And I'm messing it up. I'm messing it up, so I'm gonna open the book and read it to you. Is that cheating? I don't think so. Day brings the boon of archetypal awareness, which can sometimes seem spontaneous. Ooh, it's like, this is great, but then all of a sudden you get this like aha moment, and then it's like, I'm off to seek something. It is a source, really the only true source of hope and happiness. The power of day can be known to all who seek it earnestly. A great awakening is at hand. True vision will be gained. This light may be found where you do not expect it. Seek the ideal. Day represents a true seeker. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's wonderful. Okay, Taurus. That's what I have for you. Keeping them short and sweet for this month. Yeah. New moon's on the 11th. Have a good one.